Two Matt Joneses in the Arizona doubles title match here. This is the Arizona version on your left. His team's run the first 4. His team's now run the first 5, and they open up that big 30-plus pin lead against California Matt Jones and Cameron Smith in a really clash of the titans here in the scratch division. This could be a 3-parter, Derek. We are going along at Ice Age pace here.
What do we do?
Matt Still, the 2-handed release at the spare, and unfortunately chops that off, and they are in big trouble, as is Shelby Dempsey and Marguerite Evans. They finished second last week. Looking to avoid that, but they've got to come up with a much better second half, as they've got 1 mark between them, have already burned up the 41 pins of handicap they're getting. That's going left.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Derek summed that shot up, unfortunately. John Evans and KJ Martinez.
John strikes a lot.
John does strike a lot.
Especially unit.
Oh! A second trip for, if I remember correctly, for Evans there. He's got the 4-pin working for him. Shelby really needs to not miss this 5. She's got it. All right, so when you're struggling as bad as they are right now, just get some marks under your belt and just kind of right the ship. And we're very happy to have Ebonite on board with us as our title sponsor, but I love the way this particular trackball rolls. They're in the Ebonite International umbrella, I can say that. Isn't that a trackball?
No, that's a GB8 ball.
Oh, never mind. I hate that ball. That looks like that.
The 607.
Yeah. They need to color that ball differently. Great bowler, but terrible. No, I'm sure they're good.
Matt Jones with the 760.
Oh, okay.
That's a trackball. Cameron, of course, with the Mission X. That's going to be a big ball and tore out the personal side.
Yeah, those X's look pretty good, pretty aggressive.
That ball is unbelievable. The Defiant's going to put it to 5 balls.
Speaking of, Kevin Badke won today's Ebonite bowling ball. He gets to choose any ball he wants. Give out a ball at every single one of our tournaments. If you're watching this from elsewhere, we're running 101 tournaments, I believe, if I counted right, now that we've finally finished scheduling.
That's a lot.
That is a big donation from Ebonite. We appreciate it. You gotta be here, folks. You're missing a lot of fun. And Marguerite, finally a smile on her face with that strike. KJ left that pocket 410 last time. Great adjustment. Perfect adjustment, what can you say? Big old high 5. It should not work, folks, as you watch Matt Jones. Way wide and way back that time. My goodness.
He's just kind of one of those, whoa, that struck kind of faces.
Yeah, really.
He'd be the best bowler if they didn't like Boyle in the first 10 feet of the line.
That's true.
He would never lose.
Arizona Jones working on the front 6.
Oh,
that's got a push.
Oh, did not push. Well, the Baker 300 falls by the wayside. We had a doubles 600 last week. We've never had a doubles Baker 300 yet in the doubles format. Only
1 more chances here.
Yeah. Well, 2 more chances. We got New Mexico tomorrow and California later on. Big shot by Evans there, tripling up for his team. They're in complete control, and Jones almost whiffs that 6. I want to.
If that was at Canoga, he whiffed it.
Yeah, if that was at Canoga, he hit the 7 pin. Other team can max out still for 235, right? Yep. And they're going at a 235. Come on, Aco.
Oh, yeah.
The other team
My bad.
already in the 240s, so they need to string out.
Yeah, they got to have some help.
Speaking of, here's Shelby working on a strike. It's going to go wide, I'm afraid. Boy, there's a lot of friction out there because that ball almost came back, but unfortunately, 2-4-10s are makeable. 2-4-8-10s, unless you can curve the ball a lot, are almost impossible for Shelby here. And body language tells the story here. It is so good to finish second place in these doubles tournaments. We filled a 48-lane center today, but it is so frustrating to do it twice in a row, 6 days apart. That's no bueno.
Still can't complain.
Yeah, you can. They're bowlers.
Oh, yeah, I look at Cameron, he's got 8 million top 5s and he's still complaining.
Yeah. I believe, by the way, and it's tough because the count has changed a little bit over the years. I believe this is Kyle King's 300th JBT event. So I was adding that up yesterday. Give or take a couple. Give or take a couple. It's 300 tournaments and roughly 150 top 5s. So over the course of a roughly 10-year career, he's made the top 5 half the time he's bowled. That's exceptional. Andrew Kane made the top 5, or won 21 times out of the 60 tournaments he bowled. I don't think that ratio is ever going to be touched.
Yeah, that's very good.
60 tournaments back in his day took 4 years. That's half a season. JBT these days. I don't even think he's on the list anymore. He won most of the time. I don't honestly know. I don't think he's on the top 10 anymore. And he didn't bowl today, punk. I can't remember the last time Andrew didn't bowl doubles. Tupin spares it up, and unfortunately, because we like exciting finishes, I think we got 2 runaways right now.
Yeah.
So, Derek, how was school for you this week?
Oh man, I'm so ready for it to be over. Not feeling good at all.
Is it finals time? Is that
one more week and then finals.
Wow.
So once we come back from a hobby, it'll be finals time. That's right. I'm thankful to have econ done.
Oh man. Uh-oh, what is... Oh no, no! No, boo, boo! Well, thanks for watching the show. We're going to focus in on Marguerite. We'll talk to you later.
Pretty good shot.
Get that pin! Oh, that would have...
And Flores better watch that.
Well, we've said a lot of nice things about KJ, but I take it all back. I'm just a disgruntled Tampa fan. That's all it is. Well, it's a helpless feeling when you finish out the string here and it's over. But hey, sometime this spring, their team would still be alive in the tournament. If you looked very closely on the schedule, we pulled the trigger. We have an endless 10th frame tournaments.
We do?
Coming up sometime in the spring. Check the schedule site. Yeah, 48.
You gotta explain this March Madness thing one of these days.
It's not. It's a 16-bowler match play. Oh. Just you're going to be seeded once you make the top 16 based on your all-conference point standings at the time. So the highest all-conference. Well, that we try and make those points as important as possible. That's another way we're going to do it. So whoever's the highest point total coming in is the one seed in one region, and so on and so on. Then it's just match play. It's kind of cool. We've wanted to do that for a while. We just keep forgetting this because we schedule March in like January. Whoa! Yeah! Wow. I have nothing to say about that. That's right. Holy cow. Holy cow. Kyle King is impressed back there. It looked even goofier with him throwing it that way. Oh my goodness. Talented kids out here.
I'm now saying John Evans has a handicap title.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, John Evans, handicap junior titleist. There you go.
What if I did that?
KJ doesn't care, so KJ and Steven now retied for the all-time titles.
Can I pull a Nelson Cruz and pretend I'm in the club and shoot myself in the leg?
Yeah, that's true. It's not over, never over. Yeah, I can't wait for the endless 10. We always sit around and talk about formats and what center would be appropriate to do what format and everything. We almost pulled the trigger on one called Set the Line. We would have told you what the cut is. And you got to, at the start of the tournament, that's the number.
Oh my God, that would have been cool.
But it's dangerous for us because we might accidentally let everybody in the cut, or we might have nobody make the cut.
Or like do it after a game so you can see what the...
Well, what we were thinking is we're going to use a pattern we've already used that year in that conference. So we'd have, some idea of the scoring pace. We like it. You might see it in 2012, 13, so stick around.
That's the line. That's pretty sweet. That could also be really bad, when set cut at 20 over, there's 2 people over that.
Exactly.
We got a title match already.
When we think about formats, we think first what's going to go wrong with the format. We kind of, think negatively on purpose to try and figure out the kinks of a format. Great game by John and KJ, 234 scratch with the back 7. It's a struggle for Shelby and Margaret. Hey, second and second is impressive.
But she will, I promise.
Yeah, same thing with Cameron here. He's not happy unless he wins. Don't let this gal get you. He'll be grumpy for about another half hour. She'll fix him, and then everything will be fine. Do you even attempt to fix him? No, you just clear out. They're a little off from Kyle. No, there's only one Callie Match owns. Well, it's win number 57 for Kyle. Look out, folks. It is December, and Kyle King is on a hot streak.
Oh, the Cameron from Egypt.
Cameron's a little... Jeez. Blah, 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 garbage time. We'll talk to you later, guys. We're at 10 minutes.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Kate.
Time to go eat.
You're still on. You're still on. KJ, we're so going to bribe you with this.
KJ, use types.
When you ask your girl to prom in 5 years, we're so going to bribe you with this tape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.